Hey, what's up, guys? This is Cody the Coin Raptor, and man, has it been a day. I like to call this Bitcoin Black Friday Part 2 because we had a very similar event to last week's Friday, which saw a massive plunge, right? So what happened today, okay, and I said it yesterday, that one of the possible scenarios that we could see is that the Fed speech, when Jerome Powell came out and talked, he could potentially drive the markets down if he was hawkish enough. And it so turned out that that's exactly what happened. He came out, and I actually have a good quote here. He said, "Reducing inflation is likely to require a sustained period of below-trend growth. While higher interest rates, slower growth, and softer labor market conditions will bring down inflation, they will also bring some pain to households and businesses. These are the unfortunate costs of reducing inflation, but a failure to restore price stability would mean far greater pain." Okay, so Jerome Powell came out, the Fed chair came out and said, there's going to be pain. And the markets did not react very positively to that. You had the NASDAQ fell well over 3%. Bitcoin fell, you can see here, over 4%, blasted right out of that channel. And this support here that I had previously outlined, and now it's completely obliterated. And now we can see that Bitcoin is massively it's oversold at about 31 in RSI. So what that means for us is that the Fed is not done raising rates, or they could potentially have a higher terminal rate at the end of the year. So they could have a maybe like a 4 or high 3s, low 4% by the end of the year. We'll see what happens. Either way, it's not good for Bitcoin. It's not good for crypto. They will react negatively because the stock market reacts negatively, and so will Bitcoin. And you know what will react positively is the dollar index. So the dollar index, we've been kind of thinking about this being a double top. Right now, that has shown almost a complete reversal on the day of this August 26th here, and it has gone all the way down from 107 all the way up to 108 and a half. So right now, it's threatening pushing through that level. Almost like another 50 cents would take it above where it would need to break out strongly from this double top pattern. So what that means is that if the dollar index is going up, Bitcoin is going down because the dollar is getting stronger, and Bitcoin, much like physical gold, trades inversely to the strength of the dollar. And when they raise interest rates, they make the dollar more expensive. Especially, you can think of it kind of like from a borrowing perspective, it increases your interest rates. All right, so Bitcoin right now has broken trend completely. Now all bets are off. We'll see what happens here with Bitcoin. I've said before that most likely what's gonna happen is we're probably gonna see a retracement back down to 20,000. I expect to see some strong support at 20,000, and then we'll see where we are, because we'll be in a rarefied air and in a place that Bitcoin hasn't been at in a little while, not since the 14th of July. So I think right now the overall trend is bearish, but I still think we're going to hold these June lows. The only thing I can think of that would come in and cause Bitcoin to break through these June lows is if you had the Fed, and the Fed was constantly raising interest rates, 75 basis points, 75 basis points, 75 basis points, and the terminal rate at the end of the year, would be something outrageous like 5%, or China gets into a kinetic war with Taiwan and decides to invade Taiwan. That would crash the stock market and take Bitcoin with it and cryptocurrencies with it. Other than these doomsday scenarios, I would say there's a strong possibility that this 17,000 level will hold as support for Bitcoin, and that's how I'm playing this right now. I'm treating this as an opportunity to accumulate, because I see this all as opportunity rather than a complete and total panic. Like I said, Black Friday, something you love is on sale. I love Bitcoin. It's on sale. Obviously, I want to buy more of it, and I did buy more of it at about 20,800 or so when it passed right through the bottom part of this channel here. But again, for me, long-term hold, we're talking about years here. I don't expect the next bull market to start until 2024. So that, at the very least, would be my target date. when I would see a strong move, and hopefully the start of the bull market would push Bitcoin past the previous all-time highs of about 69,000 or so. All right, so Ethereum has been also in bad shape since Bitcoin's also collapsing. So Ethereum has been in bad shape right now, and Ethereum, let me move this a little bit. This is a little messed up. Ethereum has been in this channel here, the same kind of upward channel that Bitcoin has been in. It passed right through the channel, and right now what we're seeing is weakness ahead of the upcoming merge. If the merge does not go as expected, and there are some problems with the merge, that could definitely drive the Ethereum price down even farther than it is right now. If we take a look at Ethereum's dominance, it's pretty far off of where it was before. Before it topped out about 21%. Now it's at about 19.5%. So you always want to come over here and check the Ethereum dominance and see where it is in relation to that. And it's still pretty far off. But Ethereum itself is not even really that oversold. Again, it's kind of in the middle of the range. We take a look at the hourly, however, hourly way oversold, 25 or so. That's pretty massively oversold, but on the daily, not oversold at all. So with Ethereum, we could definitely wind up seeing it a resurgence, especially if the Ethereum merge goes through without a hitch. However, September is going to be a tough month for crypto and for Ethereum, especially if something doesn't go right with the merge. Crypto is does normally not have a good September. Bitcoin goes down in September. Stocks go down in September. So that's something I'm looking out for. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about the total cryptocurrency market cap. So this little move down actually brought the total cryptocurrency market cap down below $1 trillion again, which is something we haven't seen in some time, but it's below $1 trillion now. And it will probably hover in this range for a little bit, but that's something I like to keep an eye on. All right, one more thing I want to talk about is the Taliban banning crypto in Afghanistan. All right, so since the U.S. withdrew from Afghanistan, they've had many economic problems here, and they've had difficulty acquiring money. And so a lot of people in Afghanistan have been using cryptocurrency as a way of ensuring stability and ensuring that they can buy a currency, because many of them are unbanked. And so the Taliban doesn't like this, and so they've decided to ban crypto in Afghanistan. And I thought this was just an interesting story to bring this up. But the fact that the Afghans are actually using this in order to replace a broken government and a broken economic system is exactly the kind of use case that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency were created to satisfy. All right? Okay, so that's all I've got for you guys today. If you like this content, please let me know. Please like and subscribe, and also leave me a comment. I'd appreciate that. This is Cody the Coin Raptor, signing out.